2 cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that, if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's one mission. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever. Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning, we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would? Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. What did it feel like? It was like... it's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get... but it looks impossible. Look, you don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. You have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Are you sure that's what the data says?
I'm telling you, it's a drink, but it's soft.
How is it soft?
It says here it had...
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for...
Are you sure we shouldn't be? Whatever went on between you and Betas. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all this.
I think we'll be fine.
I'm glad to hear.
I was hoping you could help me with something. And it also has to do with the Oseram.
Really? That doesn't...
I discovered an Oseram militant group. It looks like they're the ones over...
I thought there was something...
They're familiar with ancient tech.
So, last year we blowing up Meridian and Retribution. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out with an army of machines and...
Pretty much.
Oh, well, that's just great!
Is there any way you can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them?
Yeah, I can get in touch with my contacts in the claim. See what I...
I'd appreciate that. I see you've got...
Really? Good luck to the both of us. Your turn. My turn. You're up. Really? Fine. I see how it is. Time to make a move. Off the board they go. Let's see. There it goes. Let's see what you got. Ah! I had that machine right where I wanted it. Okay, I can do this. That one's a goner. I'm done. And it's out. That machine's armor just saved my butt. Oh, well, that happened. How about that? I won. Always good to take your money.
I should go.
That same here.
Hello again, Aloy. Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia.
Yes. Despite the unpleasance, I am pleased to see you have both.
Well, two heads are better than one.
Yes. Are you ready to depart, or we can continue our conversation?
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right?
In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too.
Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
Oh. It's cracked.
Look!
Facility activated. Engaging autonomous defenses. Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready!
Here they come!
Vorl, stay here. Protect Beta.
They're onto us. Got it.
Be careful.
All right, try that again. Whoa! Watch this rascal! Stay back. Get back.
Help! Put it in action.
Over here, you!
All done for now. You two okay?
Still breathing.
Festus can't escape, but it must have fled deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here. Chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core. No, you don't, Hephaestus! I'll find another way over.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there. Now how to get up there. It's some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Well, that doesn't sound good. Machines are making a beeline for another chamber. I better follow them.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to
the power node. I think that could work.
I think it could. I should be able to catch a lot of those metal carriers. The shield. Oh, great. More machines on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do. network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I'd better not get comfortable.
Energy containment failed. Settings override.
Great. Hephaestus covered as well as lightning. I gotta find a way over.
Aloy! More machines keep coming! Please tell me you're getting close!
Yeah, I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out!
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold this light module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right. Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity! I think we can do this, Aloy.
Just a little longer. Alright. I need to drive Hephaestus out of here.
There should be another node to override.
Got it. Here we go again.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
It's no good. It's too much interference. Something's scrambling my focus.
Analysis showing 82% NSA.
And there. Node access restored. Now you can open it.
Good work.
You did the heavy lifting.
Okay. Festus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine that Festus was building. It must have finished it.
Powerful. Whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, babe. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machines and
be safe.
I should scan it first. Those things on its legs are glowing. I think it's charging up. I could take out its tail. Stop some of its attacks. Finish charging. There. Got a break from its plasma attacks. Almost done.
You did it! There should be one more note to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you. No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Retreat to facility core.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Aloy, the core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. Now we better get started with the merge. It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully. Aloy! Look!
Well, hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Ooh! Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
Aloy!
Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
I can't even see her!
Beta. Varl. Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay. What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old lost focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen...
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. A difficult, time-consuming task, as they will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
How do you know about Silence's...
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but with it in the Tanakh army, such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had...
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star, we spent decades building the physical constraints of Earth, the boundary to think of what we... It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in bodies. It took a cataclysm to finally yank out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth. The left to us.
Which you decided to make for anyone else.
Not me. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribe, only a blank slate pleases. But we will stop him.
What exactly is your plan?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always, in this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient, a passage that only I can. When Silence flings his army at we will enter through this back door. Fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue.
Once we're inside the base.
Here, in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo?
A simple matter of recovery, once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to...
So you knew Elizabeth?
Liz was... everything she was. I see in you. Your ingenuity, you've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make...
I'm not asking about me.
The honest answer... For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of it. It was like...
My old focus.
When we encountered you, I knew better. After your Gerard, when the other... That's not old. You were... Of course. It's worth note. I wouldn't have known...
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tanakh. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tanakh survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it. What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Sylens' army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Sylens' only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakth team. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Sylens to the table.
Not if. When. Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... We're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Over here, Aloy. We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Song and... further east, to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. as verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. And I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
Oh no. Got enough trouble with Katalo overthinking my ass.
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space slugs down.
I need to find a sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain. Good. There are sunwings up here. We'll have to approach them quietly. Got it. Whoa. This is it. I'm in the air. There must be a Desert Clan village. Maybe I should check in on it after I've dealt with Regala. Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it. There's a Tallneck. Need to get on top of its head. Now, how to land this thing. Made it. Just got over it. Okay, Tilda. We're in the Tallneck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
those rebels. Reinforcements, maybe. Heading for the grove. I hope Carl and Miss Noct can hold out a little longer. There's the... Right on the Tiny's back. Got the cell. Now on to the grove. Pulse from Tolmec should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up... I said go to. Pretty useful. Maybe after I deal with Regala. Here we go.
Regala's inside. Kara will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here goes.
It's Aloy! She flies on the wings of the Ten.
The tide has turned! Push through!
End of the line, Carl. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala! Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
Okay. We Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
That is left of your story! Strike! And strike hard! The rains will wash your face from the land! You should beg me to end your life! This is where it ends!
Yeah, it is.
Come to me! This is the girl that tribes kneel to! Soon your blood will be mine! This is all you are? If you
Start this
offered
fight.
your blood, I spit it to the soul! Child of the weak! Here, death greets you! I'll tear that braided head from your body! You have some strength to you! Woo! You should face me! That would show courage! Is this how you get blade is blunt, your courage rusted, your body weak. Here I am again, on my knees before bootlets and cowards. Go ahead, run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the Ten. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die. After all that you've done, I can't let you live.
Finally. Then claim your...
There. Blood for blood.
Guess that's over then.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room. He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regala's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regala gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Regala's bow. May you always strike true with it.
Thank you.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tenakth for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tenakth army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late. Tilda, you there? I did it. Silence is on board, so head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
Keeps his head.
I've been thinking. I'm going to You're her. Seek out her.
You're far from
My blade fought alongside the Outlander. You have to remain right?
Regardless, the clan. Sure.
flies on the wings of the 10 is all. Better ready yourself.
better.
That was some good fighting.
Advanced explosive spikes combined with the spike trap or spreading spike weapon technique offer very expect and get comfortable with. But to avoid burning through a ton of shards, I recommend making a manual save before diving into a session of arena grinding. Once you've burned through all your shards, you can simply load up your manual save to get them all back. Or you could always use the inventory duplicate.
Tilda, you there? I did it. Silence is on board, so head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
You have shown us the way.
Be careful. Don't mind her.
That would bounce off a machine. We need more power.
Make way for Karo's champion.
Duplication exploit to get yourself a few. Visit Thornmarsh first, where you can find some of the best weapons available for purchase. A few. First off, even though you can access the arena pretty early, I wouldn't recommend attempting it until you're at least level 35 or so. Before that, Aloy's health is just so low that you'll easily get killed by a single hit in many of the challenges. You should also visit Thornmarsh first, where you can find some of the best weapons available for purchase. A few in particular will make your experience in the arena much easier. My top recommendation is the Elite Ropecaster, which can be used to immobilize even the biggest machines for up to 90 seconds. This is incredibly valuable in challenges with multiple enemies, which most of them have, so you can deal with one enemy at a time. You'll also want a good sharp shot bow for dealing damage with regular shots and either the brace shot or focus shot weapon techniques. The Glow Blast will also give you access to tear precision arrows, and the Delta has advanced precision arrows for higher damage. A spike will give you access to tear precision arrows, and the or focus shot weapon techniques. The Glow Blast will also give you access to tear precision arrows, and the Delta has advanced precision arrows for higher damage. A spike thrower is a good idea too, and you can pick up the pulverizing in Thornmarsh as well. Advanced explosive spikes combined with the spike trap or spreading spike weapon technique offer very high damage output. You'll also definitely want frost arrows to freeze machines into the brittle state for increased damage. Of course, the legendary Sun Scourge would be best, but the freeze machines into the brittle state for increased damage. Of course, the legendary Sun Scourge would be best, but the Seeker Hunter bow found in Fall's Edge is your next best option. Of course, the legendary Sun Scourge would be best, but the Seeker Hunter into the brittle state for increased damage output. You'll also definitely want frost arrows to freeze machines into the brittle state for increased damage. Of course, the legendary Sun Scourge would be best, but the Seeker Hunter bow found in Fall's Edge is your next best option. You'll want to upgrade it to at least level 3 to gain access to advanced frost arrows. As for an outfit, I'd recommend the Nora Valiant as a great all-arounder, though it is weak to plasma and frost, which can matter for certain challenges. Don't forget about Valor Surges either. You'll start each challenge with 0 Valor, but you'll often build up enough to trigger a surge, so I'd recommend having Ranged Master ready to go for an extra damage boost. The Hunter Toolkit is also very important for the arena. Using a combination of smoke bombs and traps can get you through many of the challenges. Simply pop a smoke bomb, set up a bunch of traps, bait the machines into them, and repeat. Not very elegant, but definitely effective. Health, stamina, cleansing, and overdraw potions are also all very helpful, so you'll definitely want to make sure you have your preferred potions loaded up before dropping in. I definitely recommend heading into all challenges with a full set of smoke bombs. Food shouldn't be ignored either. In addition to healing, food can boost skills that will make your time in the arena easier if you haven't already maxed them out with skills, outfit perks, or weaves. Some of my picks for the arena would be Local Stew, Grazer's Bounty, Fireclaw Stew, and the Great MRE. I'll link my friend Plussel's spreadsheet down below that lists all the food items, what they do, and those locked loadout challenges. I just want to make it clear that the methods I'm going to show you are designed to help you beat the challenges as easily as possible on your desired difficulty level. These aren't the same tactics you would use if you were trying to post a world record time. In fact, the methods used to get a top time are often very different from what you'll see here. If you are interested in posting a competitive time, I've recorded my top 10 global finishes on Ultra Hard for each of the challenges. challenges, and I'll be releasing those videos separately from this one, so keep an eye out for those. With that said, let's learn how to beat the locked loadout challenges as simply as possible, starting with Rematch. Okay, so first for Rematch, we want to start off by crafting 3 elite Purge Water Bombs. I'm going to replace the Blast Bombs with 3 of those. We'll craft those right now.
Traps made.
And then I'm just going to switch back to the Smoke Bombs so we have those ready to go. Now the 2 main weapons we're going to use are the Frost Arrows on the Warrior Bow and the Piercing Shredders on the Shredder Gauntlet. We'll drop in here and glide, and then cancel it to avoid the slow animation. Pop a Smoke Bomb right away. And then we're just going to place all 3 of our traps here while we have an opening. The Slitherfang can't attack us because it's confused. Makes it very easy. And then we're just going to bait him in. Alright, that's a nice chunk of damage to start with. We're going to go straight to our Shredders now. And when you're using the Shredders, you want to target the middle third of the Slitherfang's body because it's susceptible to knockdown damage. You can see I target the middle third of the Slitherfang's body because it's susceptible to knockdown damage. You can see I made an adjustment there to target the middle third and it caused a stagger. And then if we keep targeting it, it will trigger a knockdown like this, which lasts 12 seconds. Makes it very easy to target components like this Purge Water Sack. Exploding that got us enough Valor to trigger our Valor Surge, Elemental Fury, which is going to make it easier for us to use our Frost Arrows to build up the Brittle State. I'm going to do 3 Burst Fire weapon techniques, and then 1, 2 regular shots. There it is, there's the second one, that's enough to freeze him. And then while he's frozen, we can deal a lot more damage, up to 2 times. So I'm going to start off my next cycle of Shredders with a Triple Shredder weapon technique, just to do some more damage. Don't want to use that on every throw, because it won't let you start building up higher damage by catching the cycles with the Shredder. And get the explosion like that on the 4th throw. So we got another knockdown there. Crafting some more Shredders while these 3 are coming back. Targeting some components while he's down to do a little bit of extra damage. If you guys want tips on how to use Shredder Gauntlets more effectively, I'll link my Shredder Gauntlet Masterclass video down in the description. So again, we want to be targeting the middle third of his body or so. We're trying to build up more knockdowns and staggers so that he can't really attack us very easily. He's going to get this one in, but we can dodge it. There we go. There's our 3rd knockdown. You can see how that prevented him from doing an attack. We also got enough Valor to do the Valor Surge again. I'll craft some more Frost Arrows. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3 Burst Fires. And then 1, 2 regular shots. We'll freeze him. Craft some more Shredders. Do a nice Triple Shredder right to the middle of his body while he's down. And keep going. We'll sneak one in here while he's burrowing. Slide dodge out of the way. And hit him with the explosion when he pops up. And at this point, we're really just trying to deal damage as fast as we can. While he's still frozen. We get up to a 2 times multiplier while he's frozen, so we definitely want to get in our Shredder throws as fast as possible. There we go, that's our 4th knockdown. And he should be almost done here. There it is. Okay, so we did that in just under 2:22, and just take note that my time at the bottom there, that 7th place finish, is not this run, that's using different tactics. Okay, so up next we have From the Deep, 2 Snap Maws, and a Tide Ripper in this one. Kind of tricky because they have a lot of ranged attacks that can be pretty annoying. So we're going to start out by crafting 5 Elite Vertical Shock Traps. Craft 5 of those, we're going to do that right now. And then I'm going to grab my healing potions back, replace the overdraw potions with them, and then just switch back to the smoke bombs so they're ready to go. Now you'll see me use the blast sling not to deal damage, but to trigger the traps if the machines don't trigger them on their own. And then we have 2 warrior bows here, which I'm going to switch to the spread shot weapon technique. Those can be useful if we manage to freeze any of the machines to deal some damage, but our main damage dealer is going to be the spike thrower, particularly with the spike trap weapon technique that you'll want to hit the enemies with directly to do the most damage. So now it's just a matter of waiting for one of the snap mods to get near the Tide Ripper or vice versa, which we have right here, so we're going to drop in. Pop a smoke bomb right away. and then position ourselves so we can hit at least 2 of the enemies at once with the vertical shock trap. Just one of them is enough to freeze the Tide Ripper, or shock the Tide Ripper. There you go, we can see that there. I'm going to do another smoke bomb here actually, just to make it easy for me to put a shock trap between the 2 snap maws. Hit that with a bomb to trigger it. We shocked both snap maws there. And then I'm going to put a shock trap next to the Tide Ripper. Dodged out of the way there to avoid taking damage myself. You might have caught it on the right. We actually killed one of the snap maws there. Dodged again to avoid taking damage. So now I'm just going to try and bait this snap maw over so I can damage both it and the Tide Ripper at the same time. They like to jump like this, so it's pretty easy to bait them. Put up another trap here. Get out of the way. Trigger it with a bomb. There goes the second snap maw. So now we just have the Tide Ripper left to deal with. So I'm going to try and get a trap in here. One of the blast traps that were given. He does hit it, but I wasn't able to get any more bombs than that. I'll try and get another one in here. Now that didn't work out. He blew it up with his Purge Water Blast. So I'm just trying to reposition here. Now this is actually a mistake. I meant to heal here. I didn't mean to put a trap down there. So that's just a quick mistake. We can put some traps out here. And then I'm going to switch to using the Spike Thrower to deal some damage directly to the Tide Ripper. I'm going to target the Purge Water Sacs on its neck. You could also target the Purge Water Sacs on its side. That's the Spike Trap weapon technique there. And again. And he's down. So we did that in about 142, which is well under the 330 time limit. Alright, we're up to Tremor Tussle here, 42, which is well under the 330 time limit. Alright, we're up. Did that in about 142, which is well under the 330 time limit. Alright, we're up to Tremor Tussle here. We have 2 Claw Striders, Acid Claw Striders, and of course the Tremor Tusk in this one. Now, this can be really annoying if the Tremor Tusk calls in 3 Burrowers as reinforcements, so you may want to target its antennas first to disable that ability. We're going to go ahead and craft 5 Elite Purge Water Traps. And then I'm going to grab my healing potions back and switch to the smoke bombs. Now the key to this one is the rope caster, so we're going to use that to get the Tremor Tusk tied down first, and then I'm also going to tie down all the Claw Striders to just immobilize everybody. To kill the Claw Striders, you want to primarily use the shock bolts, but you may also use some shredders, or the spikes can be good for that too. Either the drill spikes or... Okay, we'll drop in, glide and cancel it. Pop a smoke bomb just to immobilize everybody. And then I'm using the penetrating rope weapon technique here. You can see my stamina decreasing in the bottom right there. We can get 3 ropes off that way, and then we'll have to use regular ropes to tie him down the rest of the way. So the Tremor Tusk is down now. He's down for 90 seconds, so we don't have to worry about him. I'm going to go ahead and tie down the Claw Striders as well, because they're super annoying, jumping at you like that. Takes 2 ropes to get these guys down. There you go, you can see why you want to rope them down. All that jumping gets pretty annoying. Now you see me slide here, that's using the quick draw weapon mechanic, which allows you to draw your weapons a little bit faster for free. I'll link my 8 secret combat mechanics video down below if you want to learn more about that. We're going to kill these guys with shock bolts. Shock bolts are nice because, of course, when you deal damage they become untied, but then they get shocked, and it's very easy to keep them immobilized this way. You can target the sack on their chest or their eye to deal a little bit of extra damage. damage. And we just need a little bit more on this guy. And that's the first one down. Reload the bolt blaster. Target the next one. You want to try to avoid hitting armor plates when you do this, so that you don't get your damage reduced too much. Again, the
Let none doubt the strength of the Outlander's blade. It is an honor to witness this.
I finally earned enough medals from the hunting grounds to trade with Duck.
If it isn't Regalla's
on the wings of the Ten,
is better ready
friends,
yourself.
champion.
You have guts, champ.
May your enemies fall. The three clans stand as one.
We should look to the defenses.
You are welcome here. You and the chief stay. Don't mind.
Let's see how you do.
today. We'll make this go quick.
never a dull moment when you're...